Best show ever.
Hello, Ranveer. What's up?
Good morning to me. Hello, madam.
Good afternoon.
Hello. I am feeling good. How are you? How are you?
And do you know her?
Yes, Susan.
Who is she?
I don't know who this girl is. Who's that? Hello, hello. Oh my God. That's the building. आप यहाँ?
सर कभी-कभी आना पड़ता है।
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I should just refuse to shoot with this pretty face. Hero तो आप लगे हैं. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start.
It's the only time when I have to hold someone back. You know, usually I'm pushing people. He's the only creature that I'm trying to pull back.
So you know,
Does he make you work out?
Not at all. No, not really. Not till now. We haven't reached that point yet, but soon. We have plans that in about next 3 to 4 weeks. We can
I
have
can't compete with this. The cool part about this gym is that you get to do a lot of different stuff. It's very non-traditional, unorthodox type of stuff. You'll see some workouts like that, like this, very unorthodox equipment, very unorthodox style. What I love about Mustafa sir's training is the fact that he's focused on actual fitness, mobility, agility, flexibility, strength, all of these areas, and the aesthetic comes as a byproduct, which is really how it should be. After having done enough years of bodybuilding, I've realized that is the way.
One thing that you really want to know about him is that if he considers you to be his coach, then he just surrenders.
So when Sir started off, when he said considering everything in the past, he meant injuries. Now here's the thing, a lot of people don't realize more than half the time you pick up injuries and niggles and stuff like that because they're not disciplined and diligent about their stretching, which is something that in my repertoire has been brought in by Mustafa sir. So we spend a lot of time stretching, and the day that I'm pressed on time and I don't stretch, I can actually feel the effects. So stretching is extremely important.
You know, the thing is that it's not at all like what you probably would have studied or read. It's not at all like, insane amount of protein. That's the other thing that I changed for him.
Yeah.
We make sure that his meals and planned in a way that it doesn't bother his work. Certain things we created like snacks, which would usually give him a lot of energy and power through the whole day, and would make sure that he doesn't compromise on in terms of his needs of protein or carbohydrate. So he has around 5 meals in a day, which are like 3 solid meals and 2 snacks is what he eats. Starts off with a good breakfast, which is usually mostly eggs, a lot of chicken, fish, carbohydrates basically would be sweet potato, sometimes brown rice. But the only thing that I love about him is that in his entire thing there's no processed food.
I think I have a target date now, my birthday, 6th July. I think I'm planning to be my fittest ever, and I'm well on track thanks to these lovely, lovely gentlemen.
He's never been this strong considering his health in terms of his mobility, his movements, everything has become really good. It's all because of certain movements that we've given him actually for him to move in this kind of range and motion. I still remember the first time he did it, he was really like a child before Christmas, he was like, this is it, I want to learn this and get more dynamic in this. And he's getting today what you will see, like I said, it's not the regular stuff that you will see. Like his first drill itself that we've planned today, and I promise you this is not for the camera, this is how he trains.
If you start your day with a little bit of exercise, it goes a long way. Those are the best days. My workout, lots of people in the gym, in fact pretty much every gym that I've gone to in the world, invariably people tell me, can you turn it down? Or the gym trainer will come because they're gonna complain to him. But I need to feel the beat in my bones, that's what gets me going. And I listen to really angry and aggressive music, so I let out all that kachra in the gym, you know. So when I go out, I'm feeling like nice, feeling good, walking on the clouds, feeling lighter because the kachra has been removed. All that. You know, uninformed, traditional weightlifting, like some loha type of workouts. So now and then I keep requesting, sir, if we can do some traditional stuff, because I miss that. Some real meathead type. I like it. It's enjoyable. सुनेगा शेर लोग की कहानी. It's my boy Ranveer Singh.
छोटा सा मैं लड़का छोटी चीजों पे मैं भटका मेरे दाल में नहीं था सरका करके बाप के रोज का लफड़ा दफना मुश्किलों को मेरी माँ की कमाई ने बाप वाला रोड निभाया मेरे भाई ने कहना सीखा भाई ने इसलिए शब्दों में गहराई है जिंदगी तो एक लड़ाई है जो पैसों पे समाइए खुद पटे भी तुम्हारी पीछे लिखे वाली डाई
Areas of focus are not looking in the mirror and, you know, seeing अरे ये आया वो आया ये कैसे लग रहा है. It's about actually feeling that strong, that flexible, that being that agile, being that strong and having that level of endurance. So when you're shooting 12 hours, 14 hours, you really have to dig deep at times, and you earn your stripes in here. This is where all the action goes down. What you do in the darkness
So despite the
is
workout,
what brings you into the light.
despite the workouts, you still like feel the energy levels as high when you're shooting, and if you have to deliver this kind of action after these kind
I
of
actually
workouts.
feel really groggy if I don't work out.
Yeah. And then you, that's when-
This spikes my energy
And
level.
when you're shooting and delivering the same amount
This
of
spikes my
action,
testosterone.
the testosterone
Yeah.
of even men.
I walk out of this gym. I'm like, what up? What up, world? What? You wanna come at me? Come at me, bro.
So it's like a repeat what you do at the gym, and then when you're delivering the same kind of action on your shoots, you don't feel any energy levels dipping down. It just the tempo remains the same.
Actually, if you're on a good run of form, if you've been consistent in the gym, you can actually feel that the benefits of that when you're shooting. You can go for long hours. You don't get tired. You know, even and it's important if you're the lead actor. You know, it's important to be that leader on the film set. So if it's a night shoot, usually सबकी बत्ती off हो जाती है 2 बजे के बाद. You know, everybody's energy levels drop. So you have to rally the troops. You have to keep the energy levels up, and you need to make sure that there is no compromise once the camera starts rolling. You
For
know.
all of us, like who are like urban workers like us, urban slaves like
I'm
us,
also
who
an
are
urban
working
slave.
for like 14 hours, how do we do it?
मैं नहीं लगता urban slave.
You're a
मैं क्या
good-looking
गाँव से
urban
गाँव से
slave. हम लोग मरे हुए काम के मारे.
मैं
What do
भी-
we do? What do we do?
About what?
Yeah, how to manage 14
Ask
hours a
Mustafa
day?
sir. See, the thing is, you have to be kind to yourself. You have to respect your body. You have to respect your health, and you should put in a little bit of effort. You got to take out a little bit of time, even if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like Junaid sir, you know, even if he lands up before I wake up. And he makes sure that whatever happens, even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even if I'm rushing to catch a flight, something or the other gets done.
So
You
if
know,
I'm on the street and I'm really hungry,
have some shev puri and chill in life. मसल देंगे मसल भी रखनी है.
One more on each, one more on each. Okay. Go ahead and put it back again.
अन्ना को मारने गए तो इधर. बातें गरम गरम सलियों से हम सीख देते अजीब से थे. के बीच हम झील से थे. पैसे उसके फीस के थे अजीब से थे. Like I mentioned, you have an event later, so you got to balance your energy distribution for the rest of the day. I have a bunch of stuff to do after that as well. Today is not 1 hour class or anything like we usually do. Quick one, get in there, sit tight. Don't hello too much. Time is less. The little bit of time that you have count by going at it hard for as long as you're there.
So now he's able to do that, he's able to hold the stretches. He doesn't complain of the pain and all the issues he has. His shoulder, back, legs, everything has become more mobile. And you will see now, when I used to stretch him for the first time, he would scream like a little baby. So now the screaming is gone, so that shows that he's really...
Another reason why I love coming to Acro because there are less distractions and it's more focused work.
There's nobody who appreciates people for their work like Ranveer does. So if you are good in your work, you can see, he would make sure that he calls me sir, he calls Jeanette sir. And that's a very rare quality. People appreciating people when they are good in their work, and he really has that.
सब लिखा हुआ है सर, यहाँ से निकलते ही जो गालियाँ देता हूँ मैं आपको Especially you should see me on legs day. I walk out like this. कीड़े पड़ेंगे मेरे कीड़े पड़ेंगे. That is Firestarter, all-time favorite hit by one of the greatest bands of all time. Pioneers of electronica, the Machines from Essex, the Prodigy. Curls for the girls.
Precisely at 5, at 6:30, I am not exaggerating on my mother, there was a mob outside. There were at least 40 to 50 people, and I think Sudama, we had to act like a bodyguard because they were literally trying to just get a piece of him and they were literally trying to just touch him.
I love it. I love it. तो ले लो, सोच लो. Mustafa sir will literally, physically drag me away because somebody comes up and makes conversation. It's in my nature to, oblige, kind of person that I am. So I'll start, Hanji, ye wo. He will literally catch me and pull me away and be like, sorry, perhaps has to work out right now.
So it's true, it's actually happened. I had to tell him, ask him, I hope that's okay because...
You're the Spartan.
Yes, I have to be the bad guy.
No, it's important, yeah. Workout की लग जाती है, your heart rate goes down, everything goes for a toss. Like I said, the time that you have in the gym is sacred. You gotta make the most of it.
What's his weakness?
He loves cookies. He loves everything which is basically but like I said, he loves how can I forget? He loves dal makhani, parathas, lal mas, butter chicken. He was shocked when I told him that he can eat butter chicken.
Now I get my sugar craving and I don't miss it. I don't even feel like cheating except for last night. Last night those little lint balls, you know what I'm talking about? They're really oh, they're just the best little balls of heaven. I love them. But
Did you have them today?
But yeah, today since we are pressed on time,
We haven't
put
game
any,
planned out.
but tomorrow I'm gonna pay.
Oh, listen, we have a
Tomorrow.
very game planned
I can
out.
see it in his eyes. He's gonna make me pay tomorrow.
You do everything basically in order to be good at everything. See, like I said, when you said, is it like yoga? So this workout, the form that he does, basically, he just did the stretches in front of you saw, right? You saw his strength, which was like, when he did his arms. Then you saw his body weight movements, where he climbed this all the way up, came down, then pull-ups, then push-ups. And then for pushing, he did triceps, he did push-ups again to work his strength in order to when he has to push stuff. Or the movements are basically defined by either push or pull. So today we basically work on those.
Junaid sir is so on the ball. He even calculates my liquid intake. At the end of the day, he can tell you how much water I've had to the tea. incredible amount of detail, attention and knowledge. So this is my first meal of the day. The workout that we just did was fasted on an empty stomach. I find that my calorie burn is augmented. So this is my first meal of the day, and invariably I find myself eating in the car. So this is exactly how it goes down. This is one of my 5 meals of the day that my buddy old pal Mohit has sent. It's got my name on it. Ranveer, meal number 2. This is, let's see, this is some oats with some kind of concoction on top, a little sweet, little peanut butter flavor over there, and it's not exactly chocolate, it's like cheap chocolate. It gives you the feeling, the impression of chocolate, but it's actually not. So this is a super light, super healthy meal. I have this very often through the day on shoot days as well, because it's very easy to digest and gives you a lot of energy.
Tell me about your childhood. Did you
Okay,
was
so
it
we're in the
throughout
burbs.
Mumbai?
The burbs. Yes, born and raised. Maximum City's own. Maximum City's finest. So we are now on main linking road. Very large part of my life, this mega street that we have in suburban Mumbai. My nani used to say just off linking road. I have so many memories attached to this place. We just passed a McDonald's. I remember when McDonald's first came, it was the longest line I had ever seen. The line was like a serpent across, like around the block. Once, twice, thrice, so many people just lining up in hordes to get a taste of McDonald's. I used to buy a lot of stuff off the street. Like for $10 I used to buy that cool necklace that Shah Rukh Khan had in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai right here in Linking Road. I remember that topi that Amir Khan used to wear in Dil Hai Ki Manta Nahi as Raghu. That sailor hat, that also I bought from over here. Used to buy WWF stickers and whatnot. Used to buy rubbish off the street, collect karke 2 rupiya, 5 rupiya. Here is a college, MMK, Sindhi College. Over there is Navjeevan Book Center where I used to buy all my school stationery. What we have over here is now Bastion and the Drunken Clam, which belongs to an old school friend of mine. What else do we have here? What else do we have? We have the Sandwich Wala, right next to MMK in the lane just there. We have Circuit City where आते जाते if I need small electronics here and there. ये देखो क्या पोस्टर लगा है सर, क्या बात है, सेल्फी लेके मोबाइल बेच रहा है. Nice big poster over there outside Shoppers Stop for Vivo. Yeah, that's a very nice shoot that my school friend did that actually, Rohan Shrestha. He's regarded to be one of the most prominent photographers, young photographers in show business now, and I'm really proud of him because when I say way back, I mean like Rohan and I go back to lower KG. I'm very blessed that I have friends that I've known for so long. Really goes a long way in keeping you grounded, because they've seen your journey from when even the germ, the thought even was not there. And soon enough you'll come up to my old house where I used to stay till the age of 15, 16, and then we moved next door till where I was till the age of 24. So much drama has happened on this signal. I've gotten into accidents. I used to sneak motorcycles out of the house, and at this very signal my father caught me sneaking it out. I was there on the motorcycle and he was there in the car behind, and I had no idea. I went home and he asked me, "Bhaiya, kahan the?" And I've given him some dhaps, and but he knew better. He was like, "Acha beta." So when I had braces, my doctor used to be right here. I think he's still there. Yep, he's still there, Mr. Nandu Jaikar. My bank is right here. My physiotherapist is right here. And that up there is where I used to stay for the first 15 years of my life, and then from 16 to 24 I was right here. And Bandra Talao is here, where I've done a lot of masti. That's Jarimari Mandir, where I used to go and matha teko.
How does it feel now? Because you
It's surreal. It's surreal.
And now-
This is where I was born and this is where I was raised.
since you've
And,
been so close to Mumbai, do you miss being on the streets now?
I still go on the streets here. Yeah. See, I have an endless amount of patience for this new sort of, for lack of a better word, selfie epidemic. So, I'm a people pleaser by nature, so I have a endless amount of patience to, oblige people. So I have no issue. I have no issue with, people hugging and touching and all that. I'm cool with all of that. ये देखो, वाह क्या लग रहा है लड़का, क्या लग रहा है सूट पा के, दाढ़ी वाड़ी बना के, बाल बना के, मोबाइल बेच रहे हैं, क्या बोलेगा?
रिपब्लिक ने सवाल भेजा.
रिपब्लिक ने, आप ही तो है रिपब्लिक की रिप्रेजेंटेटिव.
For now we just have like one question each.
हाँ जी, पूछिए.
Ankit Prasad, what do you like to watch on TV? Do you follow news?
I watch a lot of sports on television, mostly spectator sports, football, cricket, basketball, etc.
Ananya wants to know what's something that peeves you about your own self.
Something that peeves me about myself is that I have very poor sleeping habits, and I'm trying very hard since a very long time to improve them. They are getting better, but I would like to be an early to bed, early to rise kind of person. And I'm really not proud of the fact that I wake up so late in life in general.
Not when you're shooting. So you
No,
must
not when I'm
stay
shooting.
late.
No, when I'm shooting, I'm up early. But on non-shoot days, I find it very difficult to sleep early and wake up early.
Okay. Sanya wants to know, last year during an interview, you said that you want to be less impulsive. Is there any particular reason for that?
I guess it's an evolution that's natural to every person. Every person evolves as time goes on, and that is an evolution that I think is happening with me. There was a time when I used to take very, very impulsive decisions. Don't think, just do or act. Now at least there's some level of some semblance of, for lack of a better word, maturity, where I at least think before I act. Of course, my natural predisposition is to still be impulsive, and I am to a great degree as a person still. But yeah, I'm evolving.
So Harsh
I'm
wants to know-
maturing.
Okay.
I think.
We think so.
I don't know.
We think so. Too. So Haas wants to know what's your take on politicizing of cinema, because there was vandalism on the sets of Padmavati and by goons and religious groups. How unsettling is it for an actor?
See, I'm very apathetic about politics in general. I prefer to focus all my energies and attention towards my own craft and just be an artist. Focus on my craft, try to hone my craft, try to get better at what I do, and in that sense sort of serve the community as an entertainer.
Your favorites?
My
Dessert.
favorites, dessert, Nutella, anything with Nutella in any form.
Sport?
It's between cricket and football.
Cuisine?
Desi Chinese. I like all kinds of music. My all-time favorites: Prodigy, U2, Pink Floyd, A.R. Rahman, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Saab. I like psychedelic trance. Hey, look, it's Ornab.
Favorite director in Bollywood?
Favorite director? There are too many to choose. I can't choose one.
Can I guess what?
I'm very keen to work with Mr. Rajamouli. Bahubali released today and shattered records, and I'm very happy for him. Yeah. Yeah, that's somebody I would like to collaborate with.
And now, anything that comes to mind when I say the following, okay? Shiny shoes,
Me.
awards,
Welcome.
Bajirao,
Mastani.
Band Baja,
Bharat.
Deepika,
Padukone.
Anushka,
Sharma.
film critics,
Film critics. What do I say about film critics?
Tupac,
Shakur.
SLB,
Bap.
Dapper Dude. What kind of women?
Dapper
impress
dude.
You.
Are you calling me a dapper dude?
Of course. Who else?
क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
सुनील को बहुत बार dapper बोलते
सुनील से याद है, सुनील मनचंदा का ऑफिस यहाँ है. मैंने काफ़ी सारा वक्त बिताया ऑफिस में. I used to work as an assistant director for Mad Entertainment.
हैं. Yeah. How was your time as a copywriter for advertising?
I was actually an assistant director on ad films whilst I was working with Mad Entertainment. When I was a copywriter, I used to work close by only.
At
O&M right here in Lower Parel on the other side, and also at JWT. I had a solid future in that as well. From the feedback that I used to get, I was only an intern, but the kind of work I was doing, my seniors told me, yeah, you certainly have a future. I don't know if you'd make those. I don't know if I'd be, creating those cerebral ads that go on to win awards and stuff, but certainly effective ads for mass messaging.
But then, how did acting happen? You really wanted it to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as back as I can remember, it's the one thing that I really wanted to do. I didn't love any one thing more than I loved Hindi films, mainstream Hindi films.
Did
I
you
was
struggle?
so fascinated by Hindi films. Yeah,
You
I
had your
did.
share of struggle.
I had my share of struggle. It was for about 3.5 years after I came back from America, from university. And it was a tough period, but
Tell
I'm
me about that tough period.
well, you really don't know how to get a foot in the door. You don't really know, you're just like, it's like trial and error. You try different things and you see what works out. Just try and network, try and do different things. I was part of a theatre group. I was an assistant director, doing odd jobs, hustling, taking my pictures from office to office, meeting casting directors, producers. It was a hustle. You can call it a hustle.
Casting director, since it can
but-
be a big bad word, were there instances of casting
Yeah,
couch?
I've mentioned it many times. I did have a very dark sort of experience once. But I remember this time very, very fondly. I remember that period very fondly because it keeps me grounded. It keeps my values intact.
You wouldn't tell me what happened, like.
No, I mean, there's so many instances. I've mentioned it many a time. I've done the most menial of jobs. I've faced rejection and humiliation, and I've been through it all. But I remember that period of my life more fondly. It's more dear to me than all the times I experienced success or celebrated my success, because that's what actually shapes you. That's when you see failure, that's the time you can fall back on. That's what gives you strength and a strong foundation as a person.
Is it not different when you're a self-made actor compared to somebody who's a star kid or who's already had it in the legacy?
They have a different kind of pressure. They have a certain legacy to live up to. And they're battling, they're fighting their own battles. Everybody is battling something or the other. They've got to either live up to a legacy, or they are under pressure to surpass that. Also, one of the advantages, if you're in my position, is that you have a clean slate. You have an identity of your own. Somebody else might come in with a certain amount of baggage, for lack of a better word. So it's different for everyone.
You have a huge female fan following.
Touch wood.
And touch wood. What kind of women actually impress Ranveer Singh?
I see the beauty in everyone and everything. So kindness impresses me, honesty impresses me. Funnily enough, a strong vocabulary impresses me. Body language. I like a girl who has rhythm, who can dance. But really, I mean, I find all women beautiful.
For all the boys out there,
Mhm.
do you share any tips on, wooing women?
Tips on wooing women. I think humor works. If you can make them laugh, then you're in. It's a good way. If you can engage them in conversation and humor them and keep things light and be yourself and don't put up any false pretenses. Don't try too hard. Be honest, be open.
A little bit of chivalry.
Chivalry, of course, that goes without saying.
As someone who endorsed a condom brand, what's your take on sex education in school?
I mean, it's extremely important, especially in a country such as ours. I feel education is very important. Education is empowerment. Education, knowledge is power, and yeah, I guess sex education falls into the realm and gamut of education in general, especially in our country, where the subject of sex is in our traditional and conservative sort of societies, it's put in the closet or it's not spoken about openly. I feel like we have evolved as a society, as a country, and now we need to promote and endorse, advocate and encourage open and healthy discussions about sex, as opposed to bring sex out of the closet and not look upon it as a dirty thing or anything, because otherwise one will regress. Your influences and your idea about sex will be influenced perhaps from not the ideal source. So sex education can give
Do you
a
have any
good
gurus?
perspective.
Do you have any gurus?
नहीं यार, हम तो अपने खुद के गुरु
Okay,
हैं.
one quick brief to the camera where we are headed to, Ranveer.
We are at the St. Regis Hotel, and we are going to go up and meet the team and greet the team and get ready for the big old event in the evening. So come, follow me. अरे तूने मारी एंट्री यार, दिल में बजी घंटी यार. हेलो हेलो.
Oh, please.
ओए. हाँ आइए ना. हाँ मैडम, जल्दी कीजिए.
So much.
रिया दिल की सुन कमेंट्री यार, प्यार की गारंटी यार. Let me introduce you all to this handsome man. This is Mahadev Dada. कैसे दादा? कितना टाइम हो गया? किधर रहते हैं आप? So, Mahadev Dada and I have been working together since Lutera Ramleela. Ramleela, that was like 2012-13, and my life, my backbone, my spine, my everything is the team that I work with. Really, my support system is really what makes it happen behind the scenes. They are the real heroes. They are the people who make me do what I do and make it possible for me to do what I do. And I'm very, very lucky, very blessed. I'm grateful every day that I've come across and been able to attract good people to work with. People with a good heart, with sincerity, with passion. These things are very, very important to me. and all of the people that I work with closely possess these virtues, and I'm very, very lucky, very blessed to have them in my life. Not to mention my stylist Natasha, Aditi. So I've arrived in my room, everything's already laid out. Options for hats. This is something I picked up in Paris when I was shooting Befikre. This is another one of my favorite hats. I think that's a tiller. This is some variation of a fedora. This is another fedora. These are all my hats. This is a very, very cool mask made out of NMDs that the lovely folks at Adidas have made. It is spectacular. Look at it, it's so cool. So I'm going to be wearing this and entering the event. This is something I picked up in Amsterdam. So I don't know which one I'll decide to wear. And these, my friend, this is what tonight is all about. The Yeezys, all white 350s that are going to be launched today is the official drop. I'm quite the sneakerhead myself. I of course acquired these before the drop because these are the few privileges one has as the brand ambassador of one of the world's, if not arguably the world's leading sports lifestyle brands. Adidas is very kind to me and I have a lot of love for them. And now I am going to take a shower where you are not allowed. So I will see you on the other side.
Lovely view. You can see from here. You can see archery. You can see the race course. Boys are playing football. Nice little game going on over there. I think that match, if I'm not mistaken, very nice facility. I'm so happy all of these. This is 5-on-5, 8-on-8 things have come up and dropped up across the city because in maximum city with this urban sprawl and congestion, it's very difficult to get space to play sports. I'm very happy we have these indoor rings to play football. And that's the beauty of football. All you need is a ball really. Four-man sports, beautiful football. I love football. It was a big game for me. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Arsenal, the team I love from the bottom of my heart. Turbulent times for the team right now, but we bounce back. I have faith. I met Thierry Henry, one of my childhood heroes, Arsenal legend. It was a really special experience for me to meet Thierry. The way he was, so humble, so polite, so graceful. इतने प्यार से मिला मतलब मैं तो फिदा हो गया. Not that I was not फिदा before, I was even more फिदा. Now when fans meet me, I have all the more respect for that sentiment. Just because of the fact that Thierry was the way he was with me. I learned a lot that day. Somebody you've looked up to and admired all your life, who's one of your heroes, वो जब प्यार और मोहब्बत से मिले तो मतलब दिल गार्डन हो गया मेरा. And I understood a lot more about that fan and celebrity dynamic that day, and I have a lot more respect for that sentiment. Which one? Choices you make in life define you. Options and options and options. I don't know. Which one are we feeling? I don't know. Maybe we should try the French first. Adu, should we try the French first? Obviously, we choose the more dramatic one. Obviously.
I'm surprised to see you in black.
Look at that.
No colors today.
No colors today means I don't always wear riot of colors. It's just a reputation I have somehow built, or that is not built on its own. I don't always wear bright and riot of colors. It's whenever I feel like WB mood, it's just that when I do, it gets highlighted and that's sort of built up a reputation around it. Yeah. Oh, Aja, Karera. Oh, yes. Looking, smelling, feeling like $1 million. What do you think? Nice, huh?
Very nice.
Huh?
No, everything is completely.
I want to see a full length though. Alright. Since the boss is not here, we have to take a picture and send it to her and keep her in the loop and up to date on what we've decided to go. Yes, let's go.
Roll up,
You take it, send it to Natasha.
I love it, I wanna, I'm tryna feel it. I'ma rock the boat, work the middle till it hurt a little.
Start of the show.
Your love is fading. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
Make some fucking noise. Ranveer Singh, y'all. Let's get moving.
I think I think too much. Nobody wants you. I just fade away.
Camera,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the big tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this
फ्रेम में जा रहा है आपको नीचे भेजना पड़ेगा मेरे को मैं भी बोल रहा हूँ
is now officially open. Talia. Your love is fading.
hands up women what's up put your hands up for the one and only Ranveer Singh
Too much.
feel his face
Ain't nobody watching.
I feel his face बहुत hard आदमी
I just fade away.
feel it hands up
Day, if you ask me. But all in all, a good day. I love coming out and meeting loads and loads of people. I like these. And now, I'm gonna go grab a meal. I have a dinner meeting after this. All official and formal. Not exciting at all. But I'm going to be presented a new creative idea at dinner. So that I'm really looking forward to. And then it's party time. And I'd invite you. But we've had a good day together. Have fun. We really
That
had.
you rock.
Thank you. So put a good vibe out there, all you tuners. Continue to do good tomorrow. Have a great weekend, every one of you. Loads and loads of love. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being a small part of my small page. And wish you all the best. Stay healthy, be blessed, and all my love for you.